Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, bringing you the obvious. And today on Fox News, Charlize Thotron says she's shockingly single. Somebody just needs to grow a pair and step up. So we have another overaged woman basically saying that men need to men up and marry her. And this is something that's become exceedingly more common, especially in the modern era, where people are dating and getting married later and later, and a lot of these career women just never settle down, and then before you know it, they're really old, and all of a sudden they expect Chad to come over, sweep them off their feet, and take care of them. It's this sense of entitlement, like they're entitled to it. You just need to man up, be a man, grow a pair. Charlize Thotron, yeah, I'm saying Thotron intentionally. First of all, how old is this woman? That's something I really want to see. 43. She's 43 years old and she's saying this. Just for reference, let's check out the story. Academy Award-winning actress Charlize Thotron said she's shockingly available and would like somebody to step up and date her. Theron, 43, opened up about her dating life to Entertainment Tonight while promoting her latest film, Long Shot. Never heard of it. With co-star Seth Rogen. Probably bad. I've been single for 10 years. It's not a long shot, Thotron said. Of someone courting her. Someone just needs to grow a pair and step up. I'm shockingly available. Rogen added, she's out there. I've made it very clear, Thotron replied. Yeah, and there's no way in heck that her looks are anything more but lots and lots of makeup. She certainly does not look like this. I can guarantee it. Thotron previously dated Stuart Townsend until they split in 2010. She then dated fellow Academy Award winner Sean Penn and were engaged but split up in 2015. So it looks like she's a serial breaker-upper. Just like most celebrities these days, they can't manage relationships because most of them are crazy, most of them are insane, and most of them just don't know how to make a relationship work. And they only date other celebrities. I hate celebrities so much. It's not even funny. Earlier this year, rumors swirled that Thotron and Brad Pitt were dating after they met through Penn. However, source denied to People's Magazine the two were seeing each other. About 6 months ago, they did a shoot together, a source told People. They have spent time together. Now, this is about more than just celebrity gossip, because, like I said, I couldn't care less about celebrities. I do not like them. For the most part, I mean, some of them are cool. Tom Hanks, impossible to hate the guy. Tom Hanks is amazing. But there are very few actors who are not actually insane. The real story here is Mrs. Thotron thinking she's entitled to a man, entitled to someone to just take care of her when she's already past her prime, she's already 43. But here's the real kicker, folks. She's got kids. So let's take a look at that. Ah, yes. 2 beautiful children. Who, oh, what's this? I think they're adopted. Yes, she has 2 adopted kids. So when she says some guy needs to man up, what she's really saying is, I need a sugar daddy. I need someone to come in and raise these kids with me. Because I'm entitled to that. And these kids look nothing like her, so it's obvious that, like a lot of other celebrities, she decided to adopt African children. And you know the most messed up part about this? One, it's nothing more than SJWs being SJWs and trying to virtue signal. Look at how amazing I am. I'm a white savior, and I'm gonna go adopt these little minority kids, and I'll be a hero. So progressive. You know, even if them not looking like me causes problems for them down the line, there's that uncanny valley. If you get a child young enough, they're not really going to remember, and they might not even know at all that they're adopted. If they just look like you even a little bit. But in these cases, it's obvious as day. And here's the really sad part about that. I've spoken to people who were orphans, who grew up in the orphan system. There are tons of American kids, tons of Western kids, tons of people, tons of orphans. Why is it that these celebrities only go, they go to Africa, they go to China, and they adopt some kids from another country? Because screw all your own orphans. There's so many kids out there that could use a mom, that could use a pop, but these celebrities in their virtue completely ignore them. Because it's not about the kids. See, that's the real truth here. It's all about them. It's all about virtue signaling. Now, the issue of adoption and orphans aside, Mrs. Thotron? Oh, gee. It's even worse than I thought. Charlize Thotron says 7-year-old son is now a girl. And you see this very often, again, with the left and with these celebrities who just happen to all be leftists. Is that a real headline? I don't even know. Why is it that these celebrities, all of their kids seem to be gender confused? Way higher than average? They're insane. They pass that insanity along to their kids. It's kind of sickening how far things have gotten. It's happening too much to be a coincidence. She's clearly a bad influence and an SJW. Because who else would allow this? But all of that can of worms, that insanity, all of those red pills aside, the main subject here is this. This old woman, middle-aged, let's be fair, I guess, middle-aged woman, expects some man, probably who's really rich and, amazing looks, the whole package, the whole Chad, high requirements, no doubt. She expects some man to come and raise another man's kids, one of which is apparently a girl, even though he's a boy. She's insane. Absolutely insane. And she's not the only one, because this is common behavior for females that I've seen, especially the older ones. They're single, they probably have kids, but they expect someone to come to man up and take care of them. She probably can't even have kids anymore, or maybe she couldn't have kids in the first place. Why would you? Why would you get with some insane woman who's probably going to divorce you because she's already been through 2 split-ups, who virtue signaled her adoption and ignored all the other orphans, who is apparently and quite clearly a bad parent? Why would you want anything to do with that at all? It's absolutely insane. And I'm going to call it out. Because I'm tired of seeing these thoughts running around thinking they own the universe and they're so special and they're so virtuous, when in reality, no one wants you, okay? Maybe that's why. Maybe the problem is you. Maybe that's why you've been through so many breakups. Maybe you're insane. Maybe no one wants to touch you with a 10-foot pole. That's reality. Maybe you're past your prime, and maybe it's not any man's responsibility to clean up after your mess. Harsh, I know. But that's what people think, and that's especially what any sane man is going to think. It's not worth it. She's not worth it. This woman. Yeah, okay. That is how it is. And this is my message to the men out there. Don't fall for this. Don't fall for some overgrown thought who's just going to take all your money, take everything, divorce you, leave you, the whole shebang. Don't do it. Stay away from them. Far, far away. And for the women out there, settle down when you're younger and not older and can still bear children. And for the love of God, if you can't have kids and you want to adopt, could you, not virtue signal and actually help out the many, many orphans in our own systems? Just saying. Oh, and let's check out the comment section, because I'm sure people have a lot of opinions about this. This display name 431 says, Charlize, maybe you need to be attractive to real men. Takes more than good looks, honey. You're quite good looking, no question, but that part fades over time. Men are then left with whatever is on the inside. You're a crazy liberal with bizarre beliefs. Thereon lies your problem. Oh, I do enjoy a good pun. All About the You says, liberal men are scared of her and conservative men are smart enough to stay far away from her. Fiennes Rissel replies with liberal men date women? How does she feel about short fat guys from Cleveland? Surprisingly, I'm available too. And like I said, she's never going to settle for someone who's not a celebrity, someone who's not rich, someone who's not 7 feet tall, and absolutely, Chad incarnate. Because that's just how these women are. Yankee Dog says, okay, I'll meet you at the Waffle House tonight by the freeway. Wear a MAGA hat so I can recognize you. I'll pay for dinner. Sergeant Kit says, all looks and no personality. Liberal values and a flaming fembot. Sorry, I will be keeping my current GF that carries a Glock like Godzilla and hot rods. Where the heck are they finding these autistic women?
That sounds like the girl for me.
Does your girlfriend have a sister? I would like to know as well. Corax says it best. Beauty is only skin deep. Crazy goes all the way to the bone. But that's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this story? What do you think about Charlize Thotron? Do you agree or disagree? Maybe I was too harsh. As always, I want to thank you for watching. If you want to support the content, you can do so through Patreon, Subscribestar, or donating through PayPal. Thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.